my god!
Well, I was looking forward to talking about the mechanics of the arcade beat-em-up and the fact that they predate a lot of shitty monetization practices in games. Now, I love beat-em-ups, absolutely love them, but can't deny the fact that they were designed not really to be fun games, they were designed to aggressively take your money. Anyway, can't talk about any of that because the online is fucking dreadful. Look at it. Your video is not crapping out. Your connection has not screwed up. You are watching the Capcom Beat-em-up bundle as I have experienced the Capcom Beat-em-up bundle. This is what playing online with the Switch version of the Capcom Beat-em-up bundle has been like for me since I've had the game. I was looking forward to the Switch version. It was the one that they advertised on the Nintendo Direct, and I'm like, ooh, handheld fun, good for me. I was also looking forward to playing it online specifically because games like Final Fight are not very good. If we're being perfectly honest, they're not good games. They are fantastic products, concerned predominantly with making you put more quarters into a machine. That is its function. Now, Final Fight is influential. It's got a lot of nostalgia going for it. It taught us the healing properties of chickens. It taught us that it's okay to smash up a stranger's car, so long as you're doing it for points. But without a second player, it's a complete pain in the arse. You have to choose which is the most annoying enemy in Final Fight. The prick that stunlocks ya, the prick that stunlocks ya, the prick that stunlocks ya, or the prick that stunlocks ya. And at least with a second player, it's far less annoying. In theory, anyway. Because for me, a second player in any of these games renders them practically unplayable. Now, this is a fairly infamous problem with Capcom. Online and the Switch do not go hand in hand when it comes to their games. I did some checking around with people that have been playing this, and reportedly the PS4, Xbox One versions run much better online. But them's not the versions I wanted to play, was it? I'm playing this version, and this version fucking sucks. At first, playing with 2 players was okay, but now any amount of players and the whole thing shits the bed. I've been able to get to the end of a game with 1 player once. Most of them end when the host just gives up, gets annoyed and quits the whole game. And when I host, that's how I end the session as well. I don't see it through to the end because look at it, a Zoetrope runs better than this. Maybe other players have lucked out and their experience with the Switch version has not been quite this utterly bloody dreadful, but all I can review is what I've played, and what I've played is what you're seeing. For those interested, other games are running online just fine round here, so it's not on my end that there's an issue, and it sucks. Because a lot of these games are really good. They're nostalgic at the very least. I mean, most of them are designed to take quarters out of you, but you can fiddle with the difficulty, you can make some changes to the gameplay. Yet the major draw, for me at least, the online, is a shit show. A complete and utter shit show. I want to play Battle Circuit online. That's the real frustration for me. Battle Circuit is the star of this show. It's bloody brilliant. You can be an Audrey 2 in it. But at the time of talking, offline is the only way I can play it. And when I try and play it online, I can see the fun attempting to happen. It's like right there, right just beyond my reach. I can see fun, I can see enjoyment, I can see this product being worth it. But it's got less frames in it than an episode of Dragon Ball Z, and it's fucking atrocious. Playing games like King of Dragons or Knights of the Round is fun enough on your own. You know, it's okay, but it's not the ideal. These games are not ideally played solo. And if you're like me, whose friends don't really play video games, they more like to go up the pub doing drinking, then you were probably really looking forward to the online like I was. What really gets me is this game, which was, again, advertised on Nintendo Direct, came out at about the same time that Nintendo started charging for Nintendo Switch Online, and what an advertisement, what a commercial for the online experience this is. I'm not going to blame Nintendo directly for this, but any game that Nintendo is taking part in promoting, running like this, is a bad time. It's the worst time for a game like this to come out in the state it's come out in. This, right here, is my first experience of Nintendo Switch Online. This has been my introduction to Nintendo's online service, a service that was free yesterday, but now we pay for the privilege of. But at least I can play Double Dragon now. It's not a very good start, is it? Not a very good start at all. But ultimately, of course, the buck stops at Capcom. Capcom, which has a history of not running online very well on the Switch. Capcom that ought to be falling over itself to fix this shit double right quick. This is that special sort of frustration where the game itself isn't necessarily bad, but it's had a bad experience imposed upon it. Because if I had my druthers, I wouldn't be sat here on my fat ass complaining right now. I'd be playing battle circuits all day long every day. I'd be an Audrey 2 in it, and I'd be playing online with people, dropping in, dropping out, having a bloody giggle. But I'm not. I'm here sat on my ass complaining, aren't I? Because right now, this game is fuck.